Well, hello there, friends and family. Glad you guys stopped by for a moment. On today, Friday, June the 23rd, 2023. And if you look out there, you'll see. Yeah, the blazing sunshine is back. Well, for the most part, as we look up into the sky, it's not mostly cloudy. It's basically partly cloudy, or mostly sunny, as the weatherman would say. And when that sun's out and shining upon you, it's blazing hot. I think currently, at the tender time of 2 p.m., it's about 90 to 91 in the shade. Woo, yeah, let's get in the shade there, friend and family. Because you stay out there, you will burn up. Yeah, I know it's only 90 to 91. But that's measured here in the shade. What it is out there in that blazing sun, no, I don't have a clue. Yeah, it's probably close to what they call that heat index, don't you think? But I don't know. It don't really matter. I just know it's scalding hot out there. The kitties, they're all in the shade somewhere. Well, Mr. Gray's at my feet. And one of the reasons we're out here and we were checking on things, well, it's close to midday. Make sure they had plenty of food, and went ahead and dumped their water and gave them some nice, cool, fresh water in case they wanted it or needed it. I didn't know. I knew they wouldn't need it. They had water. But hey, if you can have some nice, fresh, cold water, why not? But like always, I come out here and there's flies. There's flies everywhere. It's like that movie, Lord of the Flies. Yeah, they're everywhere, all over their food. And I think that bothers them. It would bother me. We've all been to picnics, fairs, or what have you, or outdoor barbecues with friends and family, and go to sit down and immediately you got them flies all over your plate and you're having to shoo them away with your napkin, your hat, or what have you. It's not pleasant. Yeah, we all know what they're doing too, right? If you don't, look up what flies do on your food. And I'll leave it at that. But I did stop by Walmart, you saw, here a few days back. We were looking for that dirt. Of course, the dirt was not dirt cheap, so we didn't purchase. But we did go in and pick up one or two things we just had to have. And two of those things was something to help combat the flies. Let me show you what I picked up. Something that's tried and true, and I've used all my life. And I know my daddy did, and my granddaddy, and probably my great-granddaddy. Now I'm going to show you a newfangled thing. Well, it's not quite new, but it's new in a package for me and you. We don't got to fuss or muss. You just buy it. Do a few things, and it'll take care of your flies. Trust me, it will. So come on, let's see what we picked up at our Wally World the other day. Mr. Gray, you right there at the line. Another 3 inches, and you'd be out in that sun. That's cutting it close. Yes, it is. Uh-oh, who's that? Who do we got there? Yeah, that's Speedy. Yeah, Speedy, you woke up, huh? Yeah, you still got a little food there. Food and flies, as everybody can see. It's disgusting, I know. Is it disgusting? It is. Well, that's not Speedy. I should have known. That's my queen, the Cleo. What'd you do with Speedy and Spooky? They're still asleep on their midday, what is that? Siesta, I believe. Yeah, well, she's gonna get back to it too, after she does some personal hygiene. But let's get back to the problem of the day. The situation we're trying to do away with. Flies. So yeah, here's what we got. 2 things we picked up. Fly ribbons and disposable fly trap. Let's take just a little closer look at them, if you don't mind. Well, the first thing I want to look at is, of course, the tried and true fly ribbons. Now, you used to pick these up in hardware stores, grocery stores, farmers markets, fruits and vegetable stands along the side of the highway. You can get them just about anywhere. And I'm sure they were many different types of brands. These are the Eliminator brand, which if I remember right, is a Walmart brand. And it's fly ribbon, money back guarantee. See back panels for details. It says you can hang it in the barn, which we have, when we had a barn, garage, which we have, porch, or food areas, such as the kitchen. I think I got one hanging in the little old country kitchen right now. And see, no insecticides, no aroma. And this is a pack of 8. And according to our receipt, we gave $2.18 plus that governmental tax for them. Yeah, I know these to work. I don't know how they work, since they don't have no insecticide. They must have something to attract them. And then, of course, they're sticky, and they are sticky. So be careful when you're dealing with them. And you basically just unwrap them. We'll show you how to go about it best we can, you know, while we're doing it. And we're going to put one of these up right here in the Kitty Krew's food area. And we got another newfangled trap over there we're going to be putting out for them too. So let's deal with this one first, and then we'll come back and talk about the other trap we got. So I mean, it's simple. Take them out of the package. Now it'd be a whole lot simpler if I wasn't having to deal with, you know, the box, the camera, you know, holding all of y'all. Can you imagine what it's like holding a couple thousand of y'all? And see, that's what you got. It's just a little bitty roll. Okay, fly ribbon. And you'll see there's a little bitty thumbtack right there on the little bitty red ribbon. These are meant to, you know, put somewhere where you got wood, but you don't got to. There's other ways to fasten them. And you're supposed to get that thumbtack out of there, which I did. Just like that. And we're going to set it right there. And then you got your little ribbon here. Now if it's cold, you're going to need to warm these up. It says warm them in your hand, but it ain't cold. So what you're going to do, you're going to pull them out. You see right there? And it's sort of fun. Just keep pulling. Just keep pulling. Just keep pulling. You'll know when you've pulled enough. Whew. Yep, see, they're trying to stick everywhere. And they will jump on you. Don't think they won't. Well, there we go. And don't worry about unrolling them. They'll unroll themselves and relax over time. Okay? Now we got to find a place to put them up. Now I'm a little shy on wood this low down. But I think I got another way to attach them so they'll work just fine. Won't even need that nice shiny brass plated thumbtack. We'll save that for something else inside the house. So hey, y'all watch that. Don't let it go nowhere, okay? And this is what we got. There's a little red place where you're supposed to attach it. And then it just goes on down and it looks like that. Don't get it on the kitties. It'll get all messed up in their fur. And of course, there's Mr. Gray patiently waiting. And over here, we got the Queen, Cleo, waiting too. Well, she's supervising. So what we're going to do is we're going to head her on right over here. And that. And I got a hook right there. You see that hook? Hey, y'all sit over here behind me. And let me do this and get this hooked up. Okay? I'm not as good as other YouTubers with this one-handed thing, you know. Maybe it's because I'm just a little old man. Who knows? But this is where I'm going to fasten it. We'll come back and I'll show you what I did. Ain't hard, people. Yep, they're sticky. Oh, can we get up here? I think we're tall enough, Mr. Gray. Uh-oh, I dropped it, Mr. Gray. Now look at that, Mr. Gray. We got leaves all over it. That's not good. Oh, we'll worry about that in a minute. Appreciate y'all catching it, Mr. Gray, for me so quickly. There we go. Now we got it over that hook. And now we can just pull the leaves off of it. It ain't gonna kill nothing. No foul, no harm. Yeah. And there we have it. Just like a professional. Well, sort of, kinda. We just untwisted a little bit. Over time, it'll untwist itself and that. But there we go. All ready to catch flies. We'll come back to it in an hour or two and see how it does. Do y'all believe it'll catch flies? Let me know in the comments below the video. So yeah, that's pretty much what you do. You can hang it up. That one was a little piece of sizzle rope with an S hook in it. I just took the little red loop that you would have put the thumbtack through and stuck through some wood, and I just hung it on the little S hook. Ain't hard. You all know what an S hook is. If not, that's what Google's for, right? But anyway, that one's in position. Now we got to get the one that's a little bit more complicated done. The kitties are waiting, and they deserve the best. And it was the best that I could find. So there you have it. We got one of them put up. I think one will do it for now. If we need some more, we'll put some more up. I got plenty of places to put them, but for now, we'll hold one. The next thing we got is this here newfangled thing. And it's a fly trap. Disposable from the fine folks at Rescue. Says it's smarter pest control. We'll see. Yeah, disposable fly trap. Add water, subtract flies. Seems reasonable. Ingredients. Active ingredients. Sucrose. Sucrose is sugar, folks. Right there, number one ingredient. Then it's got putrescent whole egg solids. Yeah, I think that's going to get, that means smelly, rotten eggs at 18%. It's got 5.5% yeast, and it's got some trimethylene or methylamine in it, 2.8%, then some indole of 2%. And of course some other ingredients they ain't going to tell you about for 31.4. Yeah, so it's got some instructions here. It's basically you get some scissors, and what you're going to do, you see right there, this is the top. Okay, it says read instructions before opening. We're going to do that right now. Yep, I know, I'm a man, engineer, not supposed to read instructions. Well, I learned a long time ago. Hey, there's no badge of honor for putting something together or coming up with something without reading instructions. You know, you might learn something if you read the little pamphlet that comes with these things or the instructions. Anyway, it's basically you cut the plastic top on the top cap at the dotted line. Pull open and attach a string or wire. Well, now we got to go find some string or wire. Yep, we do. But I'm thinking, for what I'm thinking of doing, a zip tie will work just fine too. And then it says add water to the fill line. Of course, right here's the fill line. You see it right there? So we're going to add the water. Now I'm betting that's going to mix with that sucrose, those rotten egg solids. Yeah, whatever that there triethylamine is, and it's going to stink. And then here's going to come the flies. Okay. Then it says to hang the trap outdoors near a fly source, garbage, compost pile, dog run, stable, to draw flies away from the home entrances and outdoor living areas. Strong odor may occur if not placed in well ventilated area. Well, We're outside in the carport. That's about as well ventilated as you can get. For me here. And let's see, the attractant pouch will dissolve, activate within 2 to 5 hours, creating an odor attractive to flies. Replace trap when full, when contents dry out, or after 30 days, whichever comes first. You close the cap, deposit in the trash for collection. Wash hands with soap and water. Now, so there you have it. Of course, it's got instructions in a couple of different languages. One's probably French, another one's probably Spanish, if I had to guess. Yeah, you know, at some point in time, it'll probably be in Chinese too. But it does say that's made in the good old US of A. But it also says sold by Sterling International Incorporated. So, I don't know about all that. But it's the best I had. I mean, this is my only other option. Now I could have made my own fly trap out of a mason jar, a lid, a ring, punched a hole, made a little fly funnel, put some meat in, you know, some water, what have you, or just some kitty food, and let it rot, whatever, and sat it out here. And that'll work too. And if you'd like to see me make one of them homemade ones, I can do that for you. But hey, let me find some scissors, let me cut off the top, fill it with water, let's get her hung up so this can get to working and get these flies off the Kitty Krew's back. What you say? And remember, these are from the fine folks at Rescue, Smarter Pest Control. And no, we are not affiliated, nor are we sponsored. We went to good old Walmart and we paid $5.97 plus tax for this fine Rescue disposable fly trap the other day. Okie dokie. Just take scissors, cut. Now, I'm going to try to cut in between the lines here, you know. But I've never been good, as they said, about coloring in between the lines. Of course, that being said, this is trying to use scissors, my garden scissors, and cut along the line. Of course, just plastic. I don't think we're having too much of a problem here. In real time, you're seeing this, man. I mean, we ain't speeding it up and acting goofy. We could add some music, you know, look foolish. But we'll just take the time. You know, y'all know how to flip forward if you want to. There we go. We got it cut out. Looks like that. Now what do we do? Oh, you just pull up. Look at that. You just pull up. I can tell you, as soon as you pull it up, you'll smell something. It don't smell terrible yet, but I know it's gonna. Now we got to fill it up with water. Okay, I better get a twist tie too. And see, my thought is, I'm gonna run a twist tie through here, and then I'm gonna show you where I'm gonna put it. Above the Kitty Krew's feeding area heads. Yeah, where they all hang out. Right here by their food and water bowls. Got to go get some water. Be right back. I also got a zip tie. See, let me show you. Before we put the water in, we're going to take that zip tie and run it right through that hole, and then we're going to put it up on a line that I got run across this here south edge, right up there where the other fly ribbon is. That's the southern side of the capote. And I'm just going to put it through, zip it down, and then I can move it all around. I can have it right above their feed station here, or in the middle of the carport, or run it on down there to the, you know, the southeasterly end. This being, you know, right behind me, west, and that being east, that being south. You got your bearings now? Anyway, you know what I mean. I think this will come in much, anyway, you'll see what I'm doing once we're doing, okay? But now, we got to put some water in this here thing to the line, okay? So, let's do that. Yeah, we might have went just a little bit over, but I don't think that's gonna matter. Do you? So yeah, let's get this put up and I'll show you what it's all about. I'm gonna get it put up first and then I'll come back and grab a hold of all of y'all, because it's getting a little heavy now with the water in it. I do appreciate the help there, Mr. Gray. Yeah, thank you for grabbing that zip tie, putting her through for me, just at the most opportune time. You the man. So yeah, let me show you what we got here. Right here it is, the Rescue Disposable Fly Trap. All ready to go. Yeah, and we filled it up, I guess as close to the line as one man could. You know, toting 22,000 people, and a watering can, and a fly trap. Yeah, and this is what we did. Instead of putting a string, I used a plastic zip tie, put it through that little top hole there in the top cap that pulls out, and so you pour the water in right through there. And then what I did was I run my zip tie around this cord that I've had up for drying herbs, garlic, shallots, onions, flowers, what have you. This is where I dry stuff from, you know, the garden. And I fastened it right there. Now I could cinch it up some more if I wanted to, but see, this will allow me to move it. You see, it's movable. Right now it's down here on the end beside the fly ribbon. I think we'll move it on down there more to the center. What do y'all think? Let's do that. See how this is working? Yeah. Now I got it right down here in the middle of the capote, so it will draw the flies away from their food over here. And you can already see whatever nastiness was in that attractant pouch has already dissolved. It's foaming away. See it all foaming up in there? And I'm sure, oh, I can already see the flies are coming. You might catch them on the camera too. Anyway, there we go. That wasn't too hard. I'm sure if one little old man, country engineer, can do it, any of y'all can do it too. So we got this here nice flea trap. I say flea. It's actually a fly. Wouldn't it be nice if it trapped fleas too? And we got our old-fashioned ribbon up. So we're hitting it both ways. We got it going on from the past and on the future. And we'll see over the days and weeks to come which one worked the best. Yeah, we already know which one was the most fun. Yeah, it's amazing trying to hold all of y'all, yeah, and do something with just one hand. Well, I did have some assistance from Mr. Gray and Cleo too, which is currently in personal hygiene mode. Yeah, she's a little ticked off. It's Friday and the makeup lady has the day off. You know, she's getting a 3-day weekend. Right, Mr. Gray? Oh, well, let's see how those flies do. And make sure they all go away. Okay, Mr. Gray? I sure hope so. Oh, we'll just set our other watering can over here next to our other one that's solarizing. Do you know that if you have city water, county water, or municipal water of any kind, and you don't want the chlorine for your potted plants, just fill up your watering cans. Let it sit a while. Yeah, it don't take all too long before the chlorine evaporates away. Yeah, you can check on that thing. You know, Mr. Google. That's my tip of the day. Ooh, it is scalding out there. Yes, it is. Oh, I mean, even the plants are going, we're dying. Yeah, I had to give them a midday water because they were really wilting down. Yeah, they perked up a little bit. Plus the sun keeps going in and out from behind the clouds. And that's a good thing. But as you can see, we still got plenty more to get in the ground. That's for tomorrow, because it'll finally, after this blazing sunny day, I think it'll be dry enough to get out in the garden and plant and play. Right, guys? So there y'all have it. We got it going on. That's the best we can do for right now. And I'll probably throw out a couple more of those ribbons once y'all wander on. So hey y'all, I'm glad you could stop by for a few minutes. Help the old man out. It ain't much, but I really did appreciate it. And maybe you too got a fly situation wherever you're living, you know. And you'll let me know how you go about it. Maybe you make one of those homemade traps too, or got something tried and true. Let me know, or let us all know in the comments below the video. Yeah, remember, we're a community. We help each other out, and we learn from each and every one of us. That there is no doubt. But I want to say thank you for stopping by today. Hope this was an informative video. If not, maybe it was. If it wasn't, then maybe it's a little bit entertaining too. So hey, until the Kitty Krew, you've seen two of them today, Cleo and Mr. Gray. Of course, they're Spooky and Speedy, sleeping away. Sometimes Heathcliff, I gotta catch him on the camera for all of you. And then there's the little Princess Gracie, waiting in the house for me, and I'm sure some of you. So until that time, on the next episode of Mr. Tom's Neighborhood, y'all take care, stay safe, and God bless you as you've blessed those in your lives. Goodbye for now. Mr. Gray, let's check out the fly trap. See what's going on. Let's see if that one's working, okay? You want to? Well, I'm not sure if Mr. Gray wants to. Let's check this one. The old-fashioned, old-time fly tape. I don't see none on it yet. Give her time. Let's go over there and check out that newfangled fly trap from Rescue. You know, the smart pest control people. Oh, can you see it up in there? Can you? Yeah. You see him moving around? Yes, my friends and family. We have fly sign inside the Rescue disposable fly trap. And it's only been going for 2 hours now. Imagine that. So I'm darn happy. It's got several live ones up in it, and it does appear down here in the bottom where it's hard to see, some that may have already met their maker. Well, that's good news for me and the Kitty Krew too. So if you're needing fly control at your place, like I am here in my little piece of paradise in the deep south, maybe you'll give Rescue disposable fly trap a try. It's Kitty Krew approved. Later all.